Hey everybody, it's Jennifer with Get Your Credit Perfect Now, and in this video, I want to talk to you about whether or not you should pay off your collection accounts. Now, this is kind of a confusing topic. A lot of people will have differing schools of thought on how you should address collections. I have always been in the school of thought that you don't ever pay a collection, and I've told my clients that for a while, and that I think I was doing them a bit of a disservice because there really is not a one size fits all answer to that question. Specifically, if you are an individual that has a brand new collection account that has just popped off on your credit report within the past, I would say 30 to I would say 30 to 90 days, maybe even 6 months. If it's 6 months or younger, then it is impacting your credit score the maximum amount that it can actually impact it. If you are looking to do something in terms of moving forward with a financial transaction, I would recommend doing one of two things. First of all, always dispute these accounts. A lot of times, just from the process of disputing, the account will fall off. So I say always try to dispute the account before you do anything else. If that does not work and you're looking to do a transaction within the next 6 month period, then it would make sense for you to go ahead and pay off that collection account. Because normally what I would say, the reason why I would say not to pay off collection accounts is because when you do that, it restarts the date of the last activity on that account. So let's just say that collection was from a year and a half ago and you paid it off. It reported on your account a year and a half ago and you just paid it off today. What will happen is it restarts the date of last activity on your account. So you would think that your credit score would go up by paying it off. However, it will generally go down quite a bit. It will generally go down anywhere between 50 to 20 plus points, depending on what type of account it was, just for you paying it off, because it's restarting that date of last activity. And I know it doesn't really make a lot of sense. A lot of things with the credit bureaus and the credit scoring models don't really quite make a lot of sense. But that's just one of those things that they've instituted. Even though it is a paid collection, it's still considered a collection, and that restarts the date of your last activity for a negative account. So whereas if it was a year and a half old, it was going to fall off in about 5.5 years. Now it's restarting that whole 7 year period all over again. So you can see how that could, mess you up. Even though it's paid and it's a zero balance, it can still show as a collection, which will negatively impact your credit score. On the other hand, if you have a recent collection account that just popped on your credit, and like I said, you're trying to do a transaction relatively soon, I would dispute the account first. If that doesn't come off, then that would be an account that I would say contact the collection agency and settle the account. One thing to keep in mind with collections is that when an account is in collection or considered a charge-off, that basically means that the company is writing that information off with the IRS. They're basically saying to the IRS, hey, I haven't been able to collect on this particular account. Give me a tax write-off because I can't collect on it. And so what happens then is that the company then sells that account to a collection agency for pennies on the dollar. So whereas if you owed $1,000 on a particular account, they are probably buying that particular account for like $100. But of course, they're going to try to collect the full $1,000 from you. And a lot of times people will just go ahead and pay it. However, just keep in mind that you have a lot of leverage in negotiation, because again, they did not pay that much for the actual account, number one. And number two, if you don't pay, then they've just lost $100. So they're going to try to get some kind of profit or return on their money. That's, something is better than nothing in that regard. So definitely try to negotiate the amount. as well as requesting that the creditor issue you some type of letter stating that if you were to pay this account in full, that they will remove it from your credit profile. Many creditors will do that, put something in writing and state that they will remove it from your credit profile. Some companies say that they cannot do that. However, they will tell you verbally over the phone. What I would do is ask their permission if you can record the conversation that they are saying that they're going to take this item off of your credit report. If they refuse to let you record the call, even though they're more than likely recording you, then you know that they're not going to do it, and just let them know, hey, if you're not willing to do that, then I'm not willing to pay it. I would say also make sure that you never admit to, never acknowledge a particular debt. When you do that, you're basically taking away all of your negotiation power when it comes to fighting it with the collection agencies. They will have a recording of you acknowledging that you owe this particular debt and that the information that was reported was correct. And so when you dispute it, now you have no leg to stand on. So keep that in mind as well. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and be sure to comment below this video if you found some value. Here's my dog, Mojo. He can't sit still and he's trying to get in my video. But until next time, you take care and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.